Hello, teacher and classmates. My name is Jose Manuel Acevedo Uribe. I am 28 years old. I am in the 8th semester of the Bachelor in English as a Foreign Language. I belong to Ciudad Medellin and I live here in a great and beautiful farm near to Medellin in the town of Guarne. Today I'm going to share the questions for this great course. The first question is, according to the course description, what could your personal goal be while completing the course and why? First of all, understand the process of teaching English in specific purposes. How is a teacher can use strategies and methodologies in teaching English to specific fields of or formation. Develop competence and skills that allow us analyze, implement, give solutions to the problems and needs that some students has in learning English as a foreign language. Prepare good material, analyze the problems and the situations that the students special needs of learning that the students have in learning English. I think that this course will helpful for us. The second question is, according to the course contents, how do you think the course will help you to improve your teaching competence? According to the course contents, I think that this great course will help me to achieve competence to be a better professional in teaching English as a foreign language because I can see how the contents are arranged in good order since analyze of the field of information, discovered and researched the problems, needs that the students have in a specific field of language learning and supply that needs implement material and resources in order to design good materials and contents that help us as teachers to teach English according to that needs that our students have according to the field that they are studying or depending the environment where they work. I think that this course will help for us for because uh, if you are studying something in particular, I think that this course will guide us as a teachers to find material and resources that the students need for learning in specific fields. I consider that I can name that needs technical English. I think that this course will help for us for that. The third question is, according to the course contents, what are the two topics that you like most and why? And although I consider each topic is very interesting, very important for us, I consider and I feel more interesting in the stage of topic 2, the unit 2, because I would like to learn to design and search material according to specific special needs that some students have according to their profession and work in a specific environment. And I think that that is the most important stage of this course because if I learn to design materials according to the needs of learning, of language learning that students have in specific fields, I think that is good. There is one advantage that I have. I love to use multimedia for teaching English and design didactical materials, and I think that this course will helpful for me because I love all the resources of multimedia, images, sounds, and videos. I think that will be great because if I can, great opportunity for me. The fourth question, according to the course presentation, what ESP courses will be useful and more needed in Colombia? I think that it's necessary implement this kind of courses in our career because help teacher to achieve more competencies in language teaching, to develop competence that help them to analyze and discover the needs that have students of English language, implement material and resources in classroom in order to help those students whose need to be proficient in English in specific fields. I think that all teachers in this Bachelor of English and other institutions will be could be formed in this course or any kind of course similar like this because in Colombia we have a lot of problems of communication and this kind of course will be helpful for those teachers who teach a language and for some students is a kind of advantage to learn English in specific fields or technical English. I think that is great because it implement it it is a great opportunity for those who study English in a specific field. Uh, they have more advantages at the time they search a work, and it allow them to have a better performance in their fields. Is all for today, teacher and classmates. See you later, and I hope to learn a lot of here in these great courses. See you later, teacher and my classmates. I hope your comments and suggestions. Thanks for all, teacher. Goodbye.